my beautiful friends. Today's video, I am bringing you an Empties video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Charlie, and I would love for you to stick around. My channel is mostly lifestyle videos where I do makeup, a lot of fashion, Empties videos, what's in my purses, just things that are really relative to my life, and I love sharing new tips, tricks, things I find with you guys. I just feel like it's a lot of fun, so if that sounds interesting, I would definitely love you to stick around and subscribe. I forget to plug like my Instagram and TikTok, but I do have an Instagram and TikTok where I post a lot of pictures of my makeup. I'm not as active on TikTok. I definitely want to start being, so if you want to give me a follow, my links will be down below, and I will try to follow back as many people as possible so that we can interact on there. But for today, I am doing the Empties video. What I love the most about Empties videos, even though I know they're not quite as popular as they used to be, is that it's products that people have been able to use up over, whether it's 4 weeks, 5 weeks, months, whatever it might be. So you really get an understanding if you're going to like the product or not. When you haul something, if it's not something that you've been using long term, you really don't know. So these are honest opinions, and this month was really this month was a big success with the products that I had, and I really enjoyed most of the products. So most of them are 4 or 5 stars, so we will just jump right in because there is a lot of stuff. But I want to show you my makeup because I've never done anything quite this color. I'm sorry, I have such a bad habit of lifting my one brow, which makes my face look really, really like asymmetric. So I just did this really pretty like army green and a silver. I've never done a color like this, so I really liked it, so I thought I would just share that with you. So if this sounds interesting, I would love you to stick around and subscribe, and let's get right to it, because there is quite a bit. I'm just going to keep pulling from the top and just show this is in no rhyme or reason. So the very first thing that I finished up, which took me quite a long time, and I know this is really, really expensive, so I don't know if there's a dupe for it, and it's the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. I think this is $35, but this is like what I just used up today in my hair. I finished it up today, and it gives you so much like grit and volume. And I feel like if you're someone who likes a lot of volume, or maybe you do braids in your hair, and you have like silky or fine hair, this is definitely something that's going to give you some grit to your hair. The smell to me is a little overwhelming. I'm not somebody who really enjoys a lot of odor in my hair. I prefer something a little more subtle just because I prefer to wear perfume or lotion. But it's not bad. It definitely smells like a salon. But if that's something that you might like, then I think you would love this. But you don't even need to really tease. Like, as you can see, the more I kind of just push up, the more volume I get in my hair with this. It took me a long time to finish it, because when I tell you need a little tiny bit, you need a little bit. I wish I had a little left to show you, but I just don't. It's empty. It does come out a little tiny bit wet, but it dries instantly, almost to like a powdery consistency. I do like this. If I find something similar or comparable, I definitely will try to purchase that before I repurchase this, because like I said, it is right around $32 to $35, but I definitely recommend it. And I'm pretty sure you can get that at like Sephora, maybe Ulta. I'm not positive, but I will link that for you down below. These are just something that I go through more than even shampoo and conditioner. And it's just, this time I got the Batiste Coconut and Exotic Tropics. I like to try to get them at TJ Maxx because you can get them for $9, these giant 13-ounce bottles. These are my favorite. Now, this scent isn't always my favorite. I kind of just switch them up because I can become sick of them really, really easily. But these are so good. I have never found a dry shampoo that works. I've never found a dry shampoo that works as good as Batiste. I recommend it, and what I like about it is they do make one for brunettes. I've used it in the past when I was brunette. Yes, it's messy, but these are incredible, and I have never had any issue with them. They don't cause me dandruff. I don't really mind the white cast. It kind of just goes away as you brush it out. Recommend it, and for somebody who doesn't wash their hair often, that is incredible. I finished up a lipstick. This is Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. I scraped and scraped. I probably won't repurchase because there are similar colors in my collection as of right now. It's a great color. Lasted me probably about a year, but I didn't use it every day either. Scraped the barrel out of it. It's going in the trash because it does have a funny smell to it, and it's empty. Not really much to say about it. This is an amazing product. I highly recommend it, and I already repurchased repurchased it because I definitely felt it lacking in my makeup routine, and it's my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I scraped to the very last barrel. I feel like this is very comparable to the Tatcha one. When you use this as a poreless, it's used as a poreless putty primer, and I feel like what I do is instead of swiping it, I pat it in, and I pat it in my problem areas. I have a little tiny scar on my lip. I pat it in, especially around my chin lately, and I noticed as I'm aging and my skin's starting to like not be as tight and taut, I have a lot more pores now, and this works amazing. And for anywhere between $6 and $8, I feel like this is a steal. It has no scent, it doesn't leave any kind of white cast, it's not greasy, and I now believe they have a matte one, a luminous one, and then the pore one. I prefer the pink one, which is for the pores, but it is amazing. Ooh, baby, it makes your skin look so beautiful. I love it, and I didn't have it for like 3 days, and I knew a difference, so I'm definitely going to make sure that is always part of my collection. So the next thing I finished up, and I probably won't repurchase because for whatever reason, I get very watery eyes whenever I use this near my eyes, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder or finishing powder in Fair Light number 10. I know people swear by this. I know Jaclyn Hill swore by this for years. For whatever reason, I used it up just because I don't like wasting, but for whatever reason, anytime I would use it is where I usually set my under eyes with this stuff. But I noticed every time I would become very watery, so I just use it to carve out my jawline just to finish it up. But I probably won't repurchase it because I have other products I love a little bit more that are comparable in price, maybe even a little cheaper, but for most people pretty much like this. For me, it doesn't work, but it's still like a 5-star because it is such an amazing product. Once in a while I love to buy a bar of soap. I just like having them in my cabinets. I saw these on clearance for like $1.99. It's the Irish Spring Aloe Mist Hydrating. These are it says deep moisturization. It's not. It's a bar of soap. It dries you out, but it does get you clean. So I like to use bar soap for under my armpits, under my breast, things that I really want squeaky clean, and then I can just go in and moisturize if I need to. These are not something I use all the time. I just like to have them, especially for summertime. So I'll clean with these first, like my armpits and things like that, and then I'll go in with one of my moisturizing body washes. This one just smells fresh. It's not masculine or feminine. Anyone could use it, and it was so inexpensive. So I ended up buying a 3-pack for $1.99, and I just like having them for emergencies as well, and they're good to travel with because you can use them while you're traveling. They're inexpensive, and you can kind of just throw them away when you're done using them, and you're good to go. So for toothpaste this week or last week, we go through toothpaste so fast. I don't understand it. So my daughter has her own toothpaste. She doesn't go through as much as my husband and I do, but he and I can polish off a toothpaste in a week and a half. I don't know why, except maybe I do brush my teeth. I try to 3 times a day because I do have dental issues, and he does at least twice. But all that to say, we finished up Aquafresh. I do like this one. I feel like it keeps my breath fresh. It doesn't whiten your teeth, but it is a nice toothpaste, and it is, you know, a decent price point. I can find this around $2, and I used it for many, many years. My mother loved this one, so it is a good toothpaste. I just sometimes like to switch up my toothpaste, so I never stick to just one. Speaking of toothpaste, I just kept the packaging. I don't like to, these can get kind of messy, but I just picked up a 2-pack of the Colgate Optic White. I love this toothpaste. The only thing with this toothpaste, I noticed that I get teeth sensitivity with them, and I'm sure it's because it has a whitening agent in it. So I try to maybe keep something like this on hand so I can brush in the morning with this and then use this in the evenings. But this is a great toothpaste. I recommend it. I really feel like it whitens your teeth. I love it personally. And I think I got a 2-pack for like $5 at Dollar General. They are the smaller ones, so I don't know if I got my bang, you know, all the bang for my buck. I just needed toothpaste. So you get a total of 8.4 ounces. They're 4.2 ounces each. So I'm sure that's not a great deal, but you can find the fuller sizes at your local grocery store. But that's a great toothpaste if you're looking for a whitening toothpaste. My absolute favorite disposable razors are the ones from Dollar General. They either come in the green or the pink. They are the 5-blade from Chloe, and it's Studio Selections. You get excuse me, you get 3 of these for $5. And I'm telling you, these give me the closest shave. They are so good. I've been using them for 5 years. I don't use anything else. They are so moist. The moistening strip is so like gooey and jelly that it kind of just glides. And I literally can use these for about a week and a half as long as I keep them put in a drier area. I don't let them sit in the moisture. They usually last me for about a week and a half, and I shave my bikini area, I shave my arms with these, and I shave my legs, and they do the job. I love them. And 3 for $5 when razors can be insanely expensive. It makes me want to throw up the price of razors and deodorant. I don't know why they're so expensive, but I love those razors, and I have never had a hard time finding them at Dollar General. Sometimes they're pink. Most of the time they're these lime green, and they are superb. I love these. These are a very good razor for how inexpensive they are. The next thing I'm going to show you is just the Equate makeup wipes. These are really, really good. So you get 40 wipes. I think they're about right under $3, and these are incredible. I know they're not good for you, but I like to go in with a little bit of coconut oil. I massage it into my face, get all of my makeup loosened up, and I go in with one wipe and really get in there and clean off all my face, and then I triple cleanse in the shower. These are a really good option, and you get quite a bit for so inexpensive. When I store these, though, for a tip for keeping these nice and moist, it's so funny. I knew this trick, and then Jaclyn Hill came out with it a couple months ago. Store them upside down, and then they always stay moist. If you store them right side up, for whatever reason, that top one is never moist. But if you store them upside down, it always keeps them nice and moist for you. I know I shouldn't use them. I have tried the reusable cleansers. I've tried the ones where you wash in the washer machine, like that's a face cloth. I just can't give up my makeup wipes quite yet. So I hauled these in my grocery haul. These are from Aldi's. I literally think I paid $1.50 for them, and you only get 25, but for a pinch, they were not bad. I didn't mind using them. They were really, really good, and they stayed really wet, which is something I appreciate. There's nothing worse than a dry makeup removing wipe, and the brand is Lacura, and they were under $2. They were like $1.50 at Aldi's. I really like them. They are heavily, heavily scented, but they didn't irritate my eyes, so I kind of just like jump in the shower real quick and get it off my face. I don't love heavily scented of anything on my face. That's why I love these, because these have no scent, and you get double the amount for $1 more. So I would definitely recommend the Walmart brand over these, but in a pinch, if you're at Aldi's, these aren't bad. So I just wanted to let you know. A follow-up, I did haul these about 3 weeks ago. They're not bad. Not my favorite, but not bad. Okay, so I love using wax warmers and wax melts. I feel like they are so much safer. I don't feel nervous leaving them with 2 little dogs and a cat who likes to jump on everything. If I'm home supervising, I do enjoy a candle, but I found this sugar lavender twist from Better Homes and Garden at Walmart. These were $2 forever and ever and ever. I've been using wax melts for 15 years, my whole marriage, and they just went up to $2.22, and I was so pissed off. I don't know why it pissed me off so bad that they went up in price. I know everything's going up right now, and I do get it, but it just pissed me off that day. But I did find a new one, so I wasn't so pissed off, and it's Sugar Lavender Twist. It is so nice. I'm telling you, this is going to be the perfect summer scent. I hate the scent of lavender. I don't know why. It's something linked to my childhood that I literally hate the scent of lavender. It makes me want to vomit. But this doesn't smell like lavender. It almost reminds me of like a sweet sponge sugar, like a cotton candy, but not like a crappy, like not like an artificial cotton candy. Like a, if you've ever smelled Pink Sugar, that perfume, it kind of reminds me of that, but almost a little more grown up and a little more spicy. It's really, really, really nice. Again, it's Better Homes and Garden Sugar Lavender Twist. It's going to be perfect for spring and summer. Pick it up or at least smell it. It is so nice. And I love that Walmart's warmers, like their actual warmers, you can get them for $10 to $15, and then you can get your wax melts for $2.22. and not be pissed off like me. I don't know why that made me so mad that day. So a mascara that I used up that I find to be an incredible mascara is the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational. I used this up. The only thing about it I notice is that it seems like it dries out really fast. I think I got about 6 weeks with this, which some of my mascaras I can get almost 4 months out of. So I was kind of surprised by that. But it's not too expensive. I think it's right around $10. And I just bought the new one that they came out with, the black packaging. I think it's just like a more intense black. I'm not sure, but this is the most lengthening, most beautiful mascara. This is one of the only mascaras I own that I only need to use this. I usually always double up. I'll use up to 3-4 mascaras. I know it's excessive, but I use a lot of eyeshadows and I don't particularly love false lashes unless I'm going out. So I need a mascara that works. So I usually use 2 to 3 mascaras. It's just what I personally like. I like big, like clumpy, spidery lashes, but this one does it all on its own, but it makes them just look full and like false lashes. I recommend this. Everyone has seen this. Love it. I've gone through, I think this is my 3rd tube, so I highly recommend it. Very good. Another mascara that I finally used up that I don't particularly love and probably won't ever repurchase it, which is shocking because I love the brand Tarte and I love their the C one, the one that's salt or sea, the blue, and it's like a very pretty seafoam greeny blue and white. That mascara is amazing, but this one wasn't my favorite. I think it's called Big Ego. I liked the brush. The wand was nice. My daughter really liked this one, but it just wasn't for me. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't bad by any means, but if I'm gonna spend a lot of money on mascara, I'm going to get one that I enjoy. I'm not wasting all that money. Personally, I hate buying high-end mascara. I feel like it's a waste because I feel like drugstore mascara is where it's at, especially Maybelline and L'Oreal are hands down the best mascaras in the business. I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks. They are the best. I love those 2 brands for mascara. I am not a CoverGirl fan. I love everything else from CoverGirl, not their mascaras too much. I just feel like L'Oreal and Maybelline do it best for mascaras. That's just my opinion. So the next thing I used up was 15 in the Maybelline concealer. It's just the one in the long tube. This is good. I used to love this growing up because I feel like it's not full coverage. It's very good for young women who don't have a lot to cover, or young adults. Young adults or teenagers, excuse me. So someone like my daughter who's 15, this is a great concealer. And I feel like the Maybelline foundation that goes with it is really good for young adults and teenagers. It's not too full coverage. I'm going to say it's like a medium buildable. But for me, I probably won't repurchase this, but it isn't that expensive. It's under $5 at Walmart. You can find it on Amazon for like $3 and some change. It is a good mascara. It is a good concealer, but it's just not for me. I have found concealers that I like a heck of a lot better, but this is good if you are new to makeup and you only need a little bit of coverage. This is really nice. My favorite concealer over any high-end, anything that I have ever purchased, is just the Maybelline Instant Rewind. It is the best. I always get 120 Fair. Amazing. They even have a corrector. They have a brightener. These are amazing. I even like to buy them in the darker shades to contour with. I personally love the sponge application. I love it. I've gone through probably 20 of these in my lifetime. They're amazing. The price is perfect. They're full coverage. Love them. Everyone knows how good they are. I don't have to sell you on the age rewind. They're great. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied today. Good Lord. So sadly, I used up my Fenty Beauty. I have another backup one in my drawer, and I'm using up one. This is in 190. I use anything from 185 to 190. I have 187 as well. This is the best foundation there is. Number one, she has every shade range, which sells me from the beginning. I have tried the one that is for more luminous skin, and I didn't like it. This is the best foundation on the market. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best. So the next thing I used up is the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal Brunette. This is the best. I use this every day. I have gone through so many. I probably go through 12 to 13 a year. I've been using these for about 4 years. They are the best eyebrow pencils. I use anything from dark brown, but I prefer brunette. I feel like they just look so, so nice on the brow. I actually just ordered the Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Wiz because for some reason they were on clearance the other day. So I ordered 2 different colors. I think I ordered taupe and medium brown just to see if I like them. But I always go back to this. I've tried the one from e.l.f. I've tried the one from NYX, and I always go back to the Brow Stylist, and I think these are incredible. And again, this is in the dark brown. There might be a drop left so I can show you the color. It is just so perfect. It doesn't pull too red or too warm or cool. It's more neutral. I prefer my brows to be more cool tone than warm tone, and I think this is just a perfect in between. And I even think they have one for auburn hair, which is amazing. So I highly recommend the Brow Stylist over any brow product. 2 eyeliners I bought, and one is an absolute poo. I use eyeliner every single day. My favorite is the one from Physicians Formula. It is incredible, and it's anywhere between $8 and $10. So I saw someone recommend, and I have no idea why, because the day I bought it, it's been bad. I have tried and tried and tried. I've had my sister try it. We just cannot get it to work, and it's the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner. First of all, I love the pen. It's incredible. I thought, wow, this is going to be perfect. Garbage. I wouldn't ever repurchase it, even if they told me they reformulated it for $18 or $20. This is garbage. I am never really like so negative. I am so pissed that I wasted my money because I just could have bought the Kat Von D one. This is no good. I have no idea why people love it. Since the day I bought it, it has been dry and unpigmented, and it doesn't even dry matte. I don't even know if it claims to. It doesn't claim to, but it is not good. And then I got this one. It's old. I just found it in my collection, and I realized it was used up. And it's the old Kat Von D Dagger. I just would rather repurchase the normal one. There's nothing wrong with this. But I noticed you can't get a crisp line with it because it is slanted. So for that price, I just am going to stick to my Physicians Formula or the normal Trooper from Kat Von D. Sorry, KVD, but that one I would just pass on. My everyday lipstick that I wear every single day that I love this for mixing. I love this for anything. It's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cairo, I believe, C-A-I-R-O. These are the best little lipsticks. These soft matte lip creams, in my opinion, they're more of a satiny finish, are incredible. This color is incredible. I have scraped every little drop out, but look how beautiful that is. It's not pink. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It doesn't pull too pink. It is perfect for mixing. I love it, and I will be repurchasing this as soon as I get to a drugstore. And I love the one in London. Those are 2 of my absolute favorites. Highly recommend. This is the best drugstore foundation in the world. Superstay from Maybelline. I try to get 118 always. It's hard to find 118 light beige because I feel like it's probably a very popular color because it's so neutral. The best high coverage foundation from the drugstore. If you have any problems with your skin and you need high coverage, this is the best. And you can find it anywhere between $10 when it's on sale and $12, but I feel like it is worth it. And it's just the best. I love it. That's all I can say. This is an amazing foundation. It's from Clinique. This one's in linen. I love this. It's the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Conceal. You do not need concealer with this. I love it. And my favorite thing about it was the doe foot applicator. And the price was really good. I think I got this at Peebles for $27. You can find this pretty much anywhere. You can find this at your local mall, Ulta. I'm not sure if Sephora covers, I'm not sure if Sephora carries Clinique, maybe. A really nice foundation. Just a body wash I used up. It's the Nivea Cocoa and Shea Butter. If you like vanilla, like a warm vanilla sugar, you will love this. Nivea is a nice brand. Not quite moisturizing enough for me, especially coming from Dove, but this is a great body wash, and it's under $5, which is amazing. But then here is my absolute favorite. Dove is the best. I got us sensitive skin, hyperallergenic. It had a very, very, very mild scent. This was great. My husband has eczema right now, so this was a total win. Anything from Dove comes highly recommended from me. I don't think you should think twice. I've never used a product from Dove that I didn't love. They have amazing wide range of scents. All of them are fully moisturized. Even the bar soaps are incredible. I know they're a little pricey, but this is amazing and I love it. Even their hair stuff is amazing. I do have another brow pencil. This is the NYX Micro Brow in just brunette. This is a good pencil. I do like them. I do often buy them when they're on sales just to have backup pencils. A good pencil. My daughter finished up this mascara from Ulta. It is New Heights Lifting Mascara. She loved it because it has this little wand. She's new to makeup. I will definitely repurchase this for her. Again, it was $10. She loved it. Really good mascara. It's the one in the metallic tube. Okay, so we've two little scents. I like keeping these cheapy Glade ones. They're like 96 cents at Walmart. We finally finished up the pumpkin spice things up. This is really good. It's fun for seasonal. It's great for fall. It lasts way too long. So I'm glad to be done with that. Now this one did not last long at all. It is limited edition. It's Stay Cool Watermelon, and they even have the plugins. You guys, the best watermelon scented anything, hands down. Even my daughter liked it and she hates the smell of watermelon. This was incredible. For 96 cents, I'm going back to Walmart and I'm stocking up for the summer and I'm going to get the plugins. It is just, it doesn't have that cucumber scent. Even though there's cucumbers on it, to me, it smells like just a sweet, like you just cut into the most ripe, sweet watermelon. And if you are a fan of watermelon scents, I highly recommend this one. Plus the bottle looks so cute. I still have a full one downstairs and I'm gonna go get a couple more for 96 cents. You cannot beat that with a bat. I love that stuff. Random, I like these Bowl Fresh, the blue plus borax. Number one, they keep the odor down of urine, especially if you have men in your home and they just love to miss everything but the bowl. They like to get it everywhere but the bowl. This is a really nice inexpensive toilet cleaner to go along with your everyday cleaning. It doesn't have a bleach smell. It doesn't really have a scent at all, but I notice it cuts down on the smell of urine and anything that gets trapped in the toilet. Plus, I like the toilet water blue. I feel like it looks a little fancier. Recommend this. I think it's $1.49 and you get 2 of them. They don't last forever. If you flush the toilets a lot like we do, and you're using the bathroom constantly, they won't last. I get about 4 weeks out of them, but for like $1 something, I don't really complain too much. I always keep a couple under my sink. Random, but I just like to keep these heavy duty single-use gloves from HDX. Pretty sure you can get these right at Home Depot. You get 40 in the pack. I use them for everything between cleaning, doing my hair, yard work if I need to, or picking up trash in my yard. Sometimes when we have a lot of wind, we'll get trash in our woods because we have so many woods in the back. These are really good for anything, for picking up dog poop if you needed to, if you're like maybe have a cut on your hand and you want to throw these on when you go out to pick up doggy poop. These are good for pretty much anything, and they're really good to have around the house. If you have an injury and you need to put these on, they're good for all kinds of stuff. And I just keep them in the house. It's weird, but we just have them. So the next thing I used up is Touch in Sol, their pore primer. Amazing. Will definitely repurchase. This lasted me forever. I love it. It's like an oily but not greasy, and it moisturizes. I love this stuff. I don't know the price of it, but I definitely want to repurchase it. A lotion that I used up that I absolutely love for the summer, as you can see, I use this thing to death, is a Tree Hut and Tropical Mango. I have this in a shea butter. This is amazing. Anything from Tree Hut comes highly recommended from me, especially like their oh god, what are they? Their exfoliators, everything. But this scent, it's just literally summer in a bottle. You put this on before you go to the beach, before you go to the water parks, before you go to the pool. Just all summer long is amazing. And I prefer lotion in the summer because it's a little lighter. I just used up one of my perfumes. I only wear Flower Bomb. It's my favorite perfume. It's the only perfume that does not give me a headache. I used up one of the 1 fluid ounces. These are very expensive, but I do enjoy them, and I usually just ask for them around Christmas time, and 1 bottle will last me the whole year because I only use 1 to 2 squirts because that's literally all you need. A really, really good setting powder. I'm not going to open it because it is just such a mess. There's like a drop left, and it's the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. This took me 2 years to finish up because you need such a little tiny bit of this. It is so finely milled that it will almost like choke you when you use it, but it is so good, and I never ever ever have to touch up my makeup when I use this. So I will definitely be repurchasing this as soon as I use down some of the powders that I have. Highly recommend. Okay, you guys, I only have 4 things left. I just wanted to show this in case anyone is struggling with acne. This ended up helping my daughter really, really well. I'm not sure how good it is, but for whatever reason, it really helped her. It's the Proactive MD. I just got her the 3-step. We ended up buying the smaller set because I wasn't sure how it was going to work for her, and we will be buying the bigger kit for her. Really, really nice. I don't want to touch too much upon it because I am not a doctor. I don't know much, but for her, she has moderate acne. It's not terrible. She breaks out more around her period, so it's more hormonal, and this really combats the acne, and like on her chest even. This is really good, so I definitely recommend it, and I got it right at Sephora. Okay, sorry, there is 4 things. So just really quick, will not repurchase this. I didn't really like it. It's just the Anastasia Beverly Hills medium brow brow set. I don't like anything that's not clear. It was very, very pigmented. So if you are somebody who just likes to set your brows and not fill them in, I would recommend it. But somebody who maybe sets their brows, that might not be the best for you. Then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is, I already have a backup. I've used this. I've gone through 4 or 5 of them. I love them. It's incredible. It's really, really good, and it sets your brows. I really love this stuff. It is a leave-in conditioner from Palmer's. It smells like the beach. It's amazing. It brushes through any knots. My daughter's hair is so knotty, and she really loves this. I think this would be good for any hair types, and I definitely recommend it. And it's under $10 at Walmart. They have an entire line from Palmer's that I really like. And last but not least, I had this little tiny sample of Born This Way matte foundation in light beige. This is very, very orangey on me, so it was not the right color, but the foundation itself was really, really nice. I do have 2 full sizes of them, but unfortunately they are my summer shades, so I haven't been able to wear them this winter, and I'm not going to purchase another one right now. But this is a good foundation, and I just used up the little sample size because I just didn't want it to go to waste, so I just mixed it with a lighter foundation. Definitely recommend it. So you guys, that is everything in my empties. I didn't realize how much crap I had, and I'm so glad to finally throw all of this out. It's been sitting on my floor for about a month and a half now, just collecting things as I go. I would just toss them in my little bin here. So I just really enjoy these videos. You get to have a much more understanding if a product is good. I only had 2 lousy products this month, which makes me very, very happy. I hope to have a favorites for you guys really soon, and a couple more fashion videos. We are getting ready to transition into spring, so I want to do some spring looks for you. Walmart had the cutest outfits, so I'm hoping to maybe pick up some outfits here in the next week or 2. That would be really exciting. So if you enjoyed this, I would really love for you guys to stick around and subscribe. I would love for you to check out my social medias. I will have them down below, and maybe if I can pop them on the screen here, give me a follow and I will follow you all back. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see all of you. Oh, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.